Smart MR finds solutions and helps local and regional authorities improve transport policies in European metropolitan regions. 7 workshops were held by the 10 project partners in order to find solutions by sharing good practices in transportation, mobility planning and livability. Furthermore, policy recommendations were created in 7 thematic areas at the regional, local, national and EU levels. Let's take a closer look at a few good practices. Participatory transport planning. Solving complex and nationally relevant issues like air pollution, climate change and mobility requires the engagement of all administrative levels, sectors, NGOs and the general public. Transport experts created a dynamic online map that let users review old and new routes for selected transport lines at the same time. People were very actively involved in the consultation process and proposals with broad public support were accepted. Creating regional sustainable urban mobility plans. As a result of an integrated design process for urban areas, the road capacity for motorized traffic was significantly reduced. Lower pollution levels and greater livability of public spaces were achieved through fewer cars, spaces better designed for pedestrians, cycle paths, car sharing, carpooling, and the use of low-emission commercial vehicles and cargo bikes. Low-carbon logistics plan. A regional logistics plan and pilots of city logistics are needed. For example, an electric vehicle for distributing goods was put into service in Gothenburg. Air pollution in the city center has decreased by 68 tons of carbon dioxide only in a year. Development of and around transport nodes and shaping low-carbon areas. The prosperity and attractiveness of station areas can be strengthened by supporting services and functions to be located at and near the stations. The concept of LOAD, livability-oriented area development, is recommended for implementation in the local master plan. The concept of low-carbon district for station areas contains measures for improving walking, cycling and public transport environments, smoothing trip chains and improving public space and services at stations, bringing added value to trip chains. Managing transportation. New mobility solutions and alternative fuels in public transportation are ways to reduce emissions. The Green Ticket in Barcelona is a concept in which residents who get rid of their old polluting vehicles are entitled to a 3-year free pass for all public transport, the only condition being not buying another vehicle. Sharing economy. Local legislation should provide regulations for managing sharing economy services. Sharing mobility solutions, along with public transport, reduces car traffic. For example, via online car ride-sharing service in Slovenia, customer can easily find a reliable and inexpensive ride in seconds. Take action to create safe, functional, livable and low-carbon metropolitan regions. Find more good practices and a complete guide on our website.